This is a second MacBook. They're both 2012. And this one's just called MacBook Pro. I'm going to log in with a different client. So that I don't kill the other session. I'm going to try this test pool here. Installing device driver software. Presumably that's picking up the attached hard drive. I think it disappeared. Could be wrong. Doesn't show up here or here. And if I go to the Mac environment, it appears. I'm going to minimize this window. It appears to be no longer connected to the computer. Huh. All right. I'm going to pause this to verify, in fact, that's what happened. See that drive? I'm going to try to disconnect from the desktop and see if it comes back. So I've disconnected the session, and there, that external drive has come back. Let's file, get info. So that one is formatted Mac OS X Extended Journal. And if I open it up, there's my Wentworth OneDrive, which I wanted to access. Let's try to log in again. Let's try a different desktop. Okay, this one appropriated my desktop completely, so I'm going to try to minimize this window, get out of full screen. Let's pull this off to one side. It looks like that, at least on the Mac side, my drive is still available. It appears to be. Let's try to open it. So there's a difference. In how these two builds deal with drives. Let's see what happens if I go to the File Explorer. This PC. There are my NESAD server folders. and it looks like we've automatically mapped 2 other network drives, and I can see that that has successfully picked up a Mac OS X journaled drive. So I'm going to try to put a project in that folder on different computers. So I'll perform that operation somewhere else. So I'm logging into a browser window in a different machine. I'm going to put a file in my Wentworth OneDrive folder. Alright, I'll pause this so that we don't have to wait until I do that, and I'll pick up where we left off. Copied up via a browser into the project's directory a small Revit file about 4 megabytes. Let's see if I can refresh this view. There it is. That's terribly useful if I can actually get back and forth. Copy. And let me go to my documents. I think this was a Windows 10 so there's a file that was copied. Double click. Oh, I didn't realize we went to Revit 2018. That's okay. It's going to upgrade the model. Mouse wheel is still behaving the opposite way. Okay, so that seems to work. Let me save this back to the same place with a label, version 2018. I will close this file in Revit, exit Revit. So there's the file. And now let's see if we can copy it to OneDrive. In this PC, you'll remember it was mapped to network drive Z as in zebra. Projects. Paste. So that works rather nicely. And let's stop there, and we'll call this when the session locations come up a little differently here. So I want to identify this desktop full screen. Let's just close that, minimize that. And this is OS version Windows 8.1. Okay. In order to stop recording, I have to minimize these windows.